Discipline feels painful, not because it is wrong, but because you were trained to avoid pain. From childhood, you were taught that discomfort is a problem, that boredom is dangerous, that struggle means something is broken. So when discipline appears, early mornings, repetition, silence, effort, your mind resists. It says, "This feels wrong. This is too hard. There must be an easier way." But to the samurai, discipline was never suffering. It was freedom. Modern life is designed to remove friction. Food arrives instantly. Entertainment never ends. Discomfort is postponed, softened, or medicated. Your brain adapts quickly. It becomes allergic to effort. So when discipline demands repetition, your nervous system panics. Not because the task is unbearable, but because your tolerance has collapsed. The samurai lived in a world with constant friction, cold mornings, hunger, physical danger. Discipline wasn't optional. It was survival. Samurai did not wake up motivated. They woke up committed. They trained when tired, when bored, when injured, when afraid. Motivation was unreliable. Discipline was permanent. In samurai philosophy, waiting to feel ready was considered weakness. Action came first. Emotion followed later. Modern men reverse this. They wait to feel inspired before acting. The samurai acted first and allowed confidence to catch up. To the untrained mind, discipline looks like restriction. But to the samurai, it was liberation. When your actions are disciplined, your mind becomes quiet. You no longer debate. You no longer negotiate. You no longer spiral. The choice is already made. This is why discipline feels heavy at first. It removes excuses, and excuses are comforting. Every time you avoid discomfort, your mind learns one lesson: I am not capable. Every time you face discomfort, it learns another: I survive. Discomfort is not the enemy. Avoidance is. The samurai understood this deeply. They exposed themselves to hardship intentionally, not to suffer, but to inoculate the mind against fear. Strength was built before battle, not during it. Fear grows in avoidance. It shrinks in repetition. The samurai trained until movements became instinct, so fear had no space to speak. Discipline silences fear by removing uncertainty. When you know you will act, regardless of emotion, fear loses leverage. This is why disciplined people appear calm, not because life is easier, but because their response is decided. Discipline is not emotional, and that's why it works. Emotion is unstable. Energy fluctuates. Mood lies. The samurai detached action from feeling. They acted even when the mind protested, not with anger, not with excitement, but with neutrality. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It asks what must be done. Modern culture treats pain as damage. The samurai saw pain as information. Cold meant endurance. Fatigue meant adaptation. Resistance meant growth. Pain wasn't worshipped, but it wasn't feared either. They understood something modern men forget. Discomfort is temporary. Regret is permanent. You don't need armor or a sword. You need one rule: act without negotiation. Choose one disciplined action per day. Do it at the same time, without emotion, without reward. No motivation, no hype, no excuses, just execution. Discipline feels hard because it demands responsibility, but responsibility is power. The samurai loved discipline because it gave them control, not over the world, but over themselves. Choose one hard thing today. Do it without emotion, and watch your fear grow quiet.